Hi everyone, I am Pastor Barbara Lynn from the Riviera Church of God of Prophecy. We are in South Florida area, the best part of the state, located in the northern part of Palm Beach County. I am one who loves going back in memory lane and being appreciative of what God has allowed me to have and do in my life from then to now. Sometimes the road has been rough, but God was always there. I do not take these precious moments and memories and time for granted. I was born in 1951 in Sanford, Florida, where my grandpa Kennard was a deacon in Sanford Church. So you already see, I've grown up in the church. My dad, James, some know him as I.J. Griffiths, became a pastor, and yes, that put me in as a PK, a preacher's kid. I lived all over the state, from north to south, east to west. I worked with my dad every place he was pastoring, and even sometimes in those churches and parsonages that needed his expertise in construction. He would put a nail apron on me and give me my own hammer and plenty of nails and say, "Let's go to work, girl." I was such a tomboy in my early years, and I loved every minute working with my daddy. My work in the church did not stop here. I became a Sunday school teacher at the early age of 13 and found I loved working with children, and then went on to the children and youth ministry. Later, finding myself working all 4 Florida state camps, I loved and still do love every minute of the camping ministry, especially when Frankie, my husband, meet Frankie, who is now deceased, and I birthed Hotshot Camp. We had this camp for 9 years, and I would have to say it definitely was a highlight of my work in the ministry. What a joy it is now to have these little ones from camp all grown up and coming and introducing me to their babies and their families and letting me know that they still love Jesus and are working for him. I was also appointed as state children's ministry director for a number of years. Camp was a lot more than just ministry though, but there's a special place called Olena State Park Campground in 1968 where I met my wonderful husband. Later that September, we began dating at the State Youth Convention in Sanford, was together for 3 years, and in August of 1971, we were married by our state overseer, Bishop Buford Johnson. From that moment of time, we were together working with children and filling up the bus for Sunday school and children's church every Sunday. 9 years later, God gave us a beautiful daughter, Katrina, and 10 years later, our wonderful son, Brian. Now we have Josh, our son-in-law, and 2 beautiful grandchildren, Zachary and Christina. Our marriage was always blessed. I now have 4 pet babies, Ski and Casper, my birds, and Precious and Baby, my little dogs. And as always, any injured little pets that needed attention brought to me for that tender, loving care. My family supported me in all the work that needed to be done. Frankie had a crane accident in 1990, which left him in a bad health. But through all the pain, suffering, and severe issues that he gathered, he worked diligently in the children's ministry with me. Up until he passed in 2019, he was one awesome pastor's companion who worked side by side with me and with all who needed him. This has been and still is a trauma, not having him with me. In 1993, Bishop Coulter appointed me pastor of the Riviera Beach Church. I agreed for 1 year of this appointment, and this July will now be 28 years. My God-given ministry is now still going forward, as I am also on the executive board of Sister to Sister Ministry. I have enjoyed working this Ladies Uplift for years now. I love sharing my ministry of music in the South Florida Fair each year that I can. Last year, I also had time on Saturday to work the children's ministry. Things I love? Oh my goodness, I love SeaWorld. I love spending all day with Shamu. I have so much fun with him. I love to have fun, parties, music, as God has given me the talent of playing the piano and singing. I so love the Florida Sunshine Band. I love baking and traveling and love animals, children, and nature. I am one who likes to gaze at all the beautiful colors, the individual colors, shapes, and sizes of God's creation, while listening to the sounds and enjoying sometimes just the peacefulness of time. I even like to roll down my window and listen as the sports cars pass by. I love those sports cars. Sure enjoyed my 69 Pontiac Firebird and Frankie's 67 Dodge RT. Those were the days. Frankie was always the driver and me the navigator. I do not and still do not like to drive. I was an assistant head cashier at Winn-Dixie after my graduation in '69. I then went to work for a bank for a while, and then I graduated from North Technical School for Cosmetology and Business. I owned my own beauty shop. The same year, I became pastor. See, Frankie took a chicken dinner to the salon, and they needed help for vacation time, so he volunteered me, and the owner later decided to retire, and I made a promise to buy the shop and had to keep it. I thought I was only kidding about owning it. It was called Talk of the Town. Had it for a number of years until my health became an issue. Things I never got to do or have. I have always wanted horses and a farm, but with going from church to church, my dad would say, can't do. At a younger age, I always wanted to carry a flag in the Flag of Nations parade at the General Assembly. I always loved the General Assembly. So many memories I treasure, especially the ones at the old tabernacle. Love lots of food, especially mangoes, but can't eat them because I am so highly allergic. I can't even walk under the tree. Chocolate is my weakness, especially brownies with walnuts, as I love the aroma fresh out of the oven. Now in life, as I have made this journey so far, I do look back at the memories of time and see how some I learned a lot from, and some God just gave me a time of enjoyment. He has and still is blessing me, and memories are still being added to my journey of life. I am blessed to know I have so many friends along the way. I am definitely blessed to have the church family I have at Riviera Beach. They are my rock and support, especially in these last troubling years, with losing my dad in 2018 and my husband in 2019, with a few of our precious church family members in between. I have a lot to be thankful for right now, just being here. During Thanksgiving, I came down with a really bad case of COVID and pneumonia. I was hospitalized and then isolated at home almost through the whole month of January. I now am COVID-free, but having a lot of symptoms to recover from. I am thankful for so many prayers, words of encouragement, and know I felt them, everyone, with your love that was with them. I am so blessed to have what I have, and I want the whole world to know how much my love is for God and His Son Jesus. I so cherish the Holy Spirit being always upon me. My whole life has been trying my best to do God's will. Sometimes you feel hurt, lonely, and unloved, unappreciated. Sometimes things happen and you don't understand why. But all in all, it is all in God's plan, and we are blessed in whatever situation or struggle that hits us. Just keep in mind, man, we have a mighty, awesome, wonderful God, and He's taking care of us. always and forever. This is getting to know you. Now, you know who I am. God bless.